An ordinary day can turn into a special one or a fun one with one funny little episode during the day. Listening to our Music Access family's various happenings on
Obladi, oblada.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
Also Blend. What's up, Hayoung and Ki-hoon?
Hi.
Hi.
What's up with your voice?
Hi. Nah, I was just being silly.
Is this being silly? What'd you guys do? Ki-hoon, what'd you do?
What did I do?
Over the
Nothing
weekend?
special.
Nothing?
I actually saw a play.
You just played?
A theater play. I saw
Oh,
one.
theater
Yeah.
play. You saw it. Which one
Well,
did
I
you
thought
see?
you were on one.
No. I was one of the. I was in the crowd. I was like, there's this theater festival going on in Korea right now,
Oh, right now.
and like different districts, like Mapogu, like different districts within Seoul, and they're having like a competition.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's like
so-
a musical or play competition?
Yeah, pretty much so. And
Like
they picked like the
originals?
best play.
Ah, I see, I see.
So I actually saw one of them yesterday, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah? Did you ever like think about participating in one of the plays or acting in one of the musicals?
I've been in 3
You've been in 3?
2 years ago.
Are you a good
Yeah.
singer? Yeah, you have
No,
a
I'm
really
not a
good
singer.
voice.
I'm not a good singer.
I see.
Just for like acting,
I
play
see, I
acting.
see, I see.
But if I do have the chance to go on a musical,
Mhm.
I'll be more than happy to.
More than
Maybe you
happy
should
to.
get singing lessons from Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how Benji is like, "Oh, I'll teach you how to sing." He never taught me.
Yeah.
He never calls me anymore.
Promises on radio never really happens, right?
All lies.
Promises are just pretty words.
You
True.
guys are so like pessimistic.
Pessimistic today.
I know. What happened?
That's life.
That's life.
It's because I haven't gotten my weekly dosage of Moon and Ki-hoon.
Is that right?
Oh, really?
That's why.
You
That
see-
sounded so corny.
your eyes telling me like I'm
No.
lying.
This is my honest eyes.
Is that your honest eyes?
Are you getting it?
Your honest eyes seem very doesn't seem so true.
Maybe
Hayoung's a
I
good
should-
liar.
She's a good
maybe
liar.
I
Very
should
good
get some
liar.
acting lessons.
So Hayoung, what'd you do over the weekend
I actually went on a trip with my mommy.
with your mommy?
Yes,
To
my
where?
mommy. We went to Busan. It was my first time there, and then I actually really, really, really love seafood.
Uh-huh.
Like I can eat it every day, or so I thought, right? But I went to Busan, and all we ate was seafood for 3 days, and I don't even want to get near it anymore.
Oh,
I
really?
can smell
You got
something
sick of
fishy
it.
here.
You smell? Yeah, it's a little fishy.
Do
Yeah.
I?
Fishy here.
It's a lot of seafood, huh?
Yeah,
I see. That's why you couldn't make it to our show.
yeah.
Oh, so that was the reason.
That
She was
the reason.
I
busy
was so sad.
going on a
I
holiday
was-
with her mum.
I was grabbing my lobster in one hand, and I'm like, man, I wish I'd rather be at Moon's concert than eating this really delicious lobster.
That sounds really sarcastic.
No,
That sounded even more fake.
my honesty eyes.
Is that your honest
Yeah.
eyes? I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
Hayoung's an idol. What do you expect?
Oh, yeah, she's my
What is that supposed to mean?
They're good at lying.
Anyways, Hayoung, did you know that our topic changed now? We're talking about our parents and our listeners' parents, how they met and got married. Do you remember how your parents got, married and started dating? Or?
Yeah, actually, my parents talk about it all the time because they're really like they're the two most lovebirds you'll ever meet.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, they're actually friends from middle school. So their friends got married to like my mom's girlfriends got married to my dad's friends, and like they.
So they were all friends and everybody just got married to each
Yeah,
other.
kind of. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's my mom. My dad is my mom's first love, and
Oh, that's so sweet.
they met after like graduating college at some like 동창 reunion, and they fell in love. And they're still madly in love, and it's sometimes there's so much in love that it sometimes makes me blush. Like I would rather not see it.
Oh, it makes you
Really?
cringe sometimes.
Still.
Yeah.
Wow.
I see. And you know how a lot of daughters, their ideal types become their dads, like consciously or unconsciously. How is it for you? You kind of want to meet someone like your dad, like really like caring and loving. How's your dad like?
My
first?
dad is very caring and very conservative. And
So he doesn't let you go out and stuff. But
I'll find my ways around.
you find your way.
My daddy, he's an awesome person, but sometimes he has a short temper. But besides that, he's like the perfect guy to marry because he only knows my mom and he's still romantic. So yeah, I'd really love to meet someone like my daddy.
Honestly?
Honestly.
Oh, really?
And
Cool.
he's really good looking.
Your dad's really good looking.
Yeah, I get my looks from my dad.
Okay.
I don't know.
Each to their own opinion.
I don't know what to say to that.
No, Hayoung's good looking. Very handsome. Very handsome.
Hayoung's very
Thank
handsome.
you.
If you're a guy, you'll be a very hot guy. Too bad you're a girl.
All right. So outer appearance wise, let's talk about your ideal types. Q, what's yours?
Outer appearance?
Yeah, we talked a lot about like our ideal types personality wise, but we never. I don't think we never talked about like the outer appearance.
Because it's like an ideal kind of, it's never going to happen.
Only ideal.
So, someone who looks very cute and sexy at the same time.
Cute
Cute face, sexy body. Is that too much?
That's
No, that's
why.
like ideal for every guy.
Every
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
Baby.
Ah,
Baby face and glamorous body.
Ah,
Exactly.
I see.
But I don't see many around.
well, there's not that.
Well, not
many
in my
around.
life.
Come on, you
Come
guys. Someone's sitting next to you.
We have a bagel in the house.
We have a
No
babe.
comment. No comment. I won't talk anymore.
All right, sorry, that's enough for today.
How about you, Haya?
For me, this sounds really cliche, but looks aren't that much important for me. I think for girls, it's a little different. Like other things come off first. Like it could be their voice, it could be their personality, or like their sense of humor, their mannerism. But
Now we're talking about looks.
Yeah.
broad
please.
shoulders.
Broad
Oh
shoulders.
yeah, I remember
Yeah.
him saying that before.
My shoulders are crazy. It's off the
Well,
hook. I'm just kidding.
your hoodie is hiding it.
My hoodie's hiding.
Yeah.
For sure. I see. Broad shoulders. I think a lot of girls, they like broad shoulders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes you feel protected.
I see.
Yeah. What about you, Moon?
Me? I was going to skip to the next one. But
Bagel.
no,
Nah,
mine's like a
not
little
bagel.
different. I like more 청순 sexy.
Innocent, kind of.
Not innocent. It's more like very feminine, and you kind of want. They seem like you want to protect them, but they kind of like they give off that it's not obvious sexy, but
Like a foxy kind of.
sort of. It's sort of kind of like slips out, you know. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
Not in your
good luck.
face, sexy.
And not in your face sexy. I don't really like that.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Good luck finding one.
All right, so let's take a look at our first parents' love story. Hayoung, can you read it for us?
Of course I can. We have a story from Eva from Poland. My parents' love story is somehow legendary.
Wow.
They bring it up from time to time, mainly when somebody out of the family starts dating, and I've heard it multiple times. They've met at a house of their mutual friend, and somehow my dad ended up walking my mom home at the very same day. He said to my grandparents that he will marry her, despite the fact that they were both very young. Mom wasn't even 17 and dad was 19. After 8 months, they did. Before meeting dad, mom was never really into any other guy. Dad was, however, somehow a player, and there were many girls around unhappy about him being out of the market. But after that, he only saw my mom. Year after they got married, they've got their first baby. Now, being together for almost 39 years already, they have 5 children and 5 grandchildren.
Wow.
Yeah, they went through many ups and downs, obviously. Also, they were never really people to show affection in public. Yet, by the way they tease each other on a daily basis, or how they just sit together without talking just to be together, you can see their bond. They also depend on each other in all possible ways, knowing each other's strengths and shortcomings. And by my 3 older siblings who are already married and with kids, I can tell that this is the kind of relationship when you just kind of know it's right from the start, and only then it will last. Somehow runs in the blood of the family.
Wow. So
So they're grandparents now.
They got married at a very early age.
Thank God it was legal age.
Yeah, 17 for a
17.
girl
Is that
to
legal?
get married.
is that legal? It's all different in different countries.
Well,
Yeah.
in
And maybe-
Australia, yes, that's
And
legal.
this must be a very long time ago since they have grandchildren now.
Yeah, and I know that Eva's not that old. I think she's younger than me, but she has
Really?
nephews or nieces now. That's crazy.
Maybe it's like they get married at an earlier age in Poland.
I think it's different in different countries.
Yeah.
Like the whole culture, like
Yeah.
getting married, like age is not an issue. But whereas in Korea, sort of like quite sensitive about age, especially girls. Like when they start to turn 30, they're like, oh my God, I'm too old. I have to
Yeah,
get
I'm
married now.
married yet.
They feel that pressure for some
Yeah,
reason.
and the thing about Korea is, like the Korean aging system.
Like as soon as you're born, you're
As
one.
soon as you're born,
And
you're
they-
one.
And they call that for girls like the Christmas presents, like 24, 25, and then you're and 26 you're out.
Exactly. Like
It's
no one
the
wants them
saddest-
anymore.
That's too harsh.
Yeah,
Not-
that's the saddest
Like 24 is the
thing.
peak
Yeah.
age.
That's my age right now. I'm supposed
is
to be
it?
at my prime.
yeah, you are. I think
And
you
what
are.
are you
You
doing?
think so?
Yeah.
Wearing pink.
Yeah, I'm wearing
You can
Looking
only
very
wear pink
attractive.
this year and next year. So
Oh my god.
Make the most of it.
yeah, I think that's a little too harsh. But nowadays, like, you see people in their like, mid 30s, and they still look like they're in their 20s. If you
Yeah.
take care of your, if you work out and stuff.
Do you think if you were 19 and then you met someone like you think it's the love of your life, you think you would be able to settle down, or you'll be like, I'm only 19, I got
Well, look at us
plenty of
now.
girls.
We're not married. We're single. We're still single.
But did I tell you guys when I used to be younger, back in high school, I used to be like, I'm gonna marry my first girlfriend.
Yeah, but that moon is long gone.
That moon is
That
dead.
moon.
Not long.
What
It's
happened?
dead.
What happened to that moon?
I killed that moon.
Where's that moon?
Oh, the moon now killed him.
Yeah, I killed that moon.
Wish I could have met him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really?
But I think
Yeah, I want to meet the.
Because you know the old moon.
No, I know
that-
the right now moon.
the right now moon is a little different than the moon you
In
know.
high
like,
school.
I kind of killed him too. I mean
How many
High
moons did you kill?
I killed about like 2.5
How many
moons.
faces do you have? Multiple personalities.
So high
cool.
school moon and the Hayoung, when I met first time Hayoung moon and right now moon is like all
little
slightly
different?
different. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
change a lot. I don't know why. I go through like these weird things, phases in life. I think
That's
But
good.
do you
though.
like honestly want to get married one day?
I do. I
Like-
definitely want to have family. How about
And
you?
kids?
Yeah, I love kids. So and I want to have like 5 kids, like I said.
We
Yeah.
mentioned this before, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have 7 now.
You're gonna have 7.
Whoa.
Yeah. 9.
More the merrier.
I'm gonna have 3.
No, but realistically, saying like 2 or 3 is probably the best.
Because it's not up to us. It's up
Yeah.
to the girls,
Lady.
the ladies.
Yeah, it's not really up to us. All right, we're going to continue on with Obla Di Obla Da with Hayoung and Kyun. After listening to a song, we're going to listen to Cinderella by CM Blue, requested by Muzila from Malaysia. That was Cinderella by CN Blue, requested by Muzila from Malaysia. And you're listening to our Thursday corner, Obla Di Obla Da, with Kyun and Playback's Hayoung. And here is our next message. Kyun, can you read us the next story?
I may. Gracelyn from Singapore. Good afternoon to the ultimate handsome, agreed, and pretty humans in the studio.
Ooh, thank you.
Love that just happened somehow is a interesting topic. I can't help but go, no, when I hear stories about other listeners' parents' love story. So here I'm going to share my parents' story.
All right.
Hi.
Are we gonna do like a popcorn?
Yes.
You have to mention it before.
Hayoung,
You
sorry.
have to say popcorn, Hayoung.
Do I have to?
Yeah,
Alright,
you have
popcorn, Hayoung.
Okay.
Alrighty. My dad is a Singaporean and my mom is Indonesian Chinese. Both of them met through a matchmaking session made possible by their relatives' recommendation. Then they got married and had me and my 2 younger sisters. Till here is pretty peaceful, right? However, my parents love to bicker. To be honest, I don't know if they ever had a nice conversation with each other, because ever since I have a mind of my own, I always see them bicker over small things. I don't know if you guys can imagine that. After a long time, I got used to it and I just walk off and when I detect that they're going to bicker. Sometimes I will feel sad, but sometimes I just think that it's their best way of communication because both my mom and dad are both bad at expressing love for each other. I would feel scared at first, but now that I'm older, I think that's their way of expressing themselves. Popcorn moon!
I think every married life is not all sweets, and I think my parents are kind of realistic, haha. Probably because they got married at an older age compared to other people, and their mindset is very traditional. But even if they don't say it, I know they love the family, and that's why they are still together after 23 years and counting, of course. There are still sweet moments between them. Maybe if you hear my story, you might misunderstand that I live in a not-so-happy family, but I am very happy to have them as my family. Little fights, bickering, quarrels, just makes my family more perfect than ever. Sorry for the long messages. I shall stop here. Have a beautiful day ahead.
Lovely story.
How's your families like? Are they kind of like Hayoung? You said they're like lovebirds. Hyun, how are your parents like?
Mine's quite the opposite.
They're very they don't express.
Bickering, just like Gracelyn. They
Oh,
like
really?
to argue a lot.
They argue.
But then that's only on the outside, verbally. But like, emotionally, I'm pretty sure, I'm just guessing. They still, share the same mutual love. But I think like having little quarrels, it's not a bad thing. I mean,
It's not a bad thing.
you have to be very close in order to, say something to other
Yeah.
person. Whether it may be, like a compliment or like kind of a criticism. But either way, just talking it out is, I think, a good way of communicating.
Yeah.
And just getting to know each other a bit more and
Yeah.
understanding each other instead of just keeping like a
Keeping it
fake
in.
smile, I'm okay, and then
Yeah, that's the
saying
worst.
something behind their backs,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
The worst
so.
thing is like that, just like being
Exactly.
fake in the front and being ignorant, like
Yeah,
because you don't care about this person, like you don't get into the fights because you just don't want to go through the
You just
trouble
avoid
with this
them.
person.
Exactly.
I think that's the worst. How are you guys when you guys are in a relationship? Do you guys fight a lot, or do you guys express your love a lot? Or?
It's been 4 years. I can't remember.
4 years.
Wow.
I can't remember the last time I went out with someone, but
I feel like you'd be like really.
like a playboy.
I imagine
Said it with
you'd be
my
really
mouth.
nice. You'd take care of them and.
I do, but then I'm quite realistic when I meet girls in like a
Not very
serious.
expressive, huh?
I am
Oh,
Are
really?
you expressive?
sometimes when I'm drunk. When you're drunk, only when I'm drunk. But when I'm sober, I try to keep my cool face. But
Right.
when I'm with my someone I really like, I'm quite honest with them. I tell them everything.
Hey. It's like, hey, I
how
don't like it
feel.
when you
exactly.
do this.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
If I don't feel it, I don't say it. If I feel it, I say it straight out.
Wow.
No filtering.
Mm.
Just
It's like, you look ugly today.
yeah.
You
Are
would
you
say
serious?
that?
But then
I hate your pink coat.
that's what you want to say.
No, I'm just kidding.
Old moon's
love
coming
it. I love
back.
it. Old moon's
moon.
coming back. I'm sorry.
Evil moon. No, I wouldn't say that bluntly. I'll be like,
He just looked at
I'll
my
be like-
face.
I know,
I
he's
want to
just-
say it.
for example, I'll say, oh, you're wearing pink.
Oh.
Why are you wearing pink? I would ask her first.
Oh my gosh,
Why
I'm
are
telling
you
you
wearing
now,
pink?
maybe that is the reason why
What?
it was a 4-year term.
Exactly. It's not all the girl's problem.
Maybe that's
Maybe it's
why,
my
bro.
problem.
I'm just
Maybe it's
totally
my problem.
kidding, but you should. Sometimes honesty is not the answer.
Mm.
White lie.
Like a white lie.
I think you need 85% of honesty in relationships.
Yeah,
Because sometimes girls want to hear what they want to hear,
exactly.
For sure.
not what they need to hear.
Exactly.
Sometimes when you're in a relationship, like they make this face that you think is kind of ugly and stuff, but you can't really tell them all that.
Oh, so you guys think about that kind of stuff? Like, I don't like
Hayoung,
that face.
your face
Yeah.
right now looks very
Yeah.
cute. Very adorable.
And then you're thinking, oh, I really
Inside, I'm like
wish
the
that
total
she would
opposite.
not make that face.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking.
because I'm really observant
Mm-hmm.
when I look at people, and I could tell what they're thinking by
Their
small
face
face
expressions and-
expressions in their body language, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people would make people have habits and they would make certain faces and it would just look really unattractive to me.
Oh, and you'll say it.
No, I wouldn't say it. I'm kind of forgiving.
You'll
I
text
forget
it.
about it easily too.
Oh.
So I'm like, I kind of don't like that, but whatever.
Nobody's perfect.
So you never
Nobody's
pile it up? It never piles up?
For me, I don't pile up stuff. I just kind of let it go. I just forget about stuff.
Forgive and forget.
Forgive and forget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How about you, Hayoung?
It really
What are you like?
depends. I think if I'm really into that person, I'm very
Say you are.
affectionate,
Say you are.
Passionate?
passionate. I am.
Do you have a lot of aegyo?
Yes, I do.
Do.
Yeah, I'm very expressive with the person if I'm into them, but as much as I am expressive, I'll get disappointed too. So I don't like to be into someone. So I don't want to be dating right now because I want to be concentrating on work, which is the reason why I don't want to date. Because when I'm into someone, I'll get really into that person.
I see. So
So you only see that relationship, nothing else. No work,
So-
no
I would
family.
see work, but work is my priority right now. But I don't like to have that emotional roller coaster.
I see.
You know what I mean?
I see.
If you like someone, then you go up and
It's
down.
hard to
and-
focus on work, right? Because
Yeah.
when you're
But then you might need that in work, within work, having that kind of emotional fluctuation.
it might,
Do you know what I mean? Like
it might be
even if-
helpful
even-
because you're
exactly, when
you're an
acting.
artist.
Yeah,
So
and when you're
when you
singing.
sing, you get more into
Exactly,
you
it
get more
might sound
emotional.
real. No,
I feel like once you've experienced it once, you know what it is.
Once is never enough.
Nah.
We love
gotta,
it
think so?
You gotta refresh it. 'cause
until you
forget.
die.
People
Until you
forget.
die.
You think so?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have
Maybe
to
I
keep
should
yourself
consider
alive.
it.
Yeah, you should consider it,
Maybe I
definitely.
should.
You know, it's kind of like a Korean thing. It's like these artists, like you can't date for the first 3 months that you debut, right?
First,
Three years. 3 years, right? I think that's kind of unfair. It's only in Korea, or maybe Japan too. But it's like, why stop the artist from dating?
It's very Asian kind of.
It's kind of an Asian
culture,
thing.
yeah.
It's like it would only help them. I mean,
But I mean, it didn't go for Moon because he's a rebel and he goes against
He can't control
all.
himself. See, they made that rule for you, Moon. For people like you,
I belong in
who
the
couldn't
States or
control
something.
themselves. They just go everywhere, you know.
Anyways,
Moving right along.
all right, moving right along. We're gonna listen to a song. We're gonna listen to "Hot Pink" by EXID, requested by Berrywan from Turkey, and we'll be right back. Wan from Turkey. And we're here with Hayoung and Kihun for Obladi Oblada, and here is our next message.
Moon, can you read it for us?
Yeah, and I'm gonna popcorn it to one of you guys in the middle, all right?
All right.
I'm gonna
It's pretty
refuse.
short, but all right. It's from Eka from Indonesia. Actually, I never heard about how my parents met from themselves, but once my grandma told me a bit when we opened old photo albums. Before my parents met, both of them actually already had boyfriend and girlfriend. My mom was already engaged, but then suddenly, no news from the fiancé. And popcorn, Hayoung.
You know, at that time, communication tools were not that advanced. I don't know how my dad broke up, but the last girlfriend before he met my mom is not married until now.
Uh-oh.
I hope it's not because of my dad.
It's because of your dad.
I think so.
He ruined her
It is.
life.
My parents first met at some kind of youth organization. They didn't date, and it didn't take a long time for them to decide on getting married. The process may be a bit similar to how matsun is done in Korea.
Matsun.
Matsion.
Matsun.
They met with marriage intention already in mind, but it all turns out great. They're happily married for 26 years now, and the relationship is getting stronger day by day.
Yay.
Your father ruined that person's life.
Yeah,
Eka.
that sucks.
She's still scarred and not
She's still
getting married.
scarred.
Wow, do you think
Thinking
you can
about it.
do that though? You have a fiance, and you meet someone like, well, bam, and then you can just like leave her.
Anything
Oh
can
my God.
happen.
And I mean, yeah, that's true. Anything could happen. You know, people at
Ouch.
weddings, they like escape from weddings and stuff too.
They say I'm Korea. 식장 들어갈 때까지 모른다.
Yeah.
I really
Meaning-
like that saying though.
Really?
Why? Because you're gonna do that?
No,
Because you're a rebel.
I like how it goes with other things in life, other
This
situations.
marriage
in
is
life.
not legit. Wedding crashes.
Wedding crash.
Have you seen that movie?
I love that
It's
movie.
hilarious.
Oh yeah.
But it might happen in real life.
might
It probably
happen.
has.
Oh yeah, I hope
Watch
not
out,
to
Hayoung.
me.
Watch out, Hayoung.
yeah, that's
Not
Once you
to
get
me.
married, when you get married, watch out.
it's like that with everything. I think you never know.
Until
it happens, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know when you want to get married?
Honestly, I wanted to get married before I turned 30, but realistically speaking, when my contract is over, I'm 31.
Oh,
so,
that's very realistic.
Yeah.
Wait, when your
As soon
contract
as
is
your
over,
contract ends.
You're 31.
31.
I see.
So, yeah. I mean, as long as I'm happy and financially stable and in love with somebody, then I'm ready.
Why not? I
And
see.
once your contract ends.
Yeah.
Have
So
you
for
guys-
anyone who's interested in Hayoung, who wants to get married to Hayoung, you have to wait until she's 31.
Oh yeah.
Legally.
She'll
Yeah.
look different from today.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, considering I'm supposed to be at my prime. But what about you, Moon? Do you think matsun is something that is suitable for you?
No.
No.
I was just gonna ask you guys if you guys ever
Yeah.
done like sogeting or matsun before.
Oh.
But me, I guess if I'm like a lot older and I don't want to like go out to meet new people and I want to get married, I think I'd consider doing it. But as of now, I don't. If someone says like 선바 or 소개팅, I'll be like, nah.
Because he's still popular, you know?
Nah.
He's good looking, he's young, vibrant, you know? He's still got that old moon in him.
Don't talk about yourself.
I think with matsuns, it's like you have to do it when you come to an age where you're too old. You're either
No
too
options.
old, yeah. You're financially stable, but you don't have the guts to
Go out and
go out and meet someone,
Yeah.
ask someone out. So it's pretty much you're laid back,
Not really, though. I feel like if you're like more on the conservative side,
True.
then you can go on a matsun.
But then
without
I
it.
think the whole
Actually-
matsun thing is very awkward.
yeah, but a
Yeah.
lot of people do it. I know, like a lot of my friends have a lot of matsun coming in. And
Your friends?
a lot of my friends.
Wow.
I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that was like a thing. But like people still do it,
'Cause I
especially
think
the
it's-
rich families.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
very traditional kind of
Yeah.
rich family kind of stuff.
But when they talk about it, it seems fun.
It seems fun.
Because I have older friends that go on matsuns, and it doesn't sound that boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
They
only if
might
it
meet
works
someone
out.
nice. Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, I
Yeah.
mean, that's a problem.
Have you
That's
guys
a big
ever
problem.
been on sogeting, like blind date?
Once.
Once. Someone was like,
And
"Oh,
I'm
choose
not
this."
going to do it ever again.
Was it awkward? Was it weird?
It was way too awkward.
Oh, really?
And like the thing is, if you meet up for sogeting, say only one person likes the other person,
Oh, that's awkward.
and if it's just like a one-way kind of liking,
But that can go on for like any kind of situation.
true. But then for the person who's involved, the bridge man, the one who introduced both
It
of them,
can get awkward.
That could get awkward.
the whole thing gets awkward, and the three relationship becomes very out of place, and you might not even be able to see that friend again, the original friend.
Have you guys ever read those stories where like the guy or girl like really didn't like the person, and they said they were going to a restroom, and then they like escaped?
Oh,
They ran away.
that's not nice.
Yeah, that's not nice, right? Yeah,
I was being realistic.
But these are true stories.
They
that
must have been
happens.
horrified.
All right. Anyways, thanks to everyone who had their messages read aloud during the show today, and thank you everyone for sending in your messages.
Thank you.
For this corner. Well, it's almost time to wrap things up already.
Aww.
Did you guys have fun?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yeah? It's been too long. It feels like it's been too long since I saw you guys, right? And next week we're going to come back with Kyun and Hayoung, and I'm going to send Kyun and Hayoung out. We're going to listen to a song, 2 songs. Please Don't Go by Mike Posner, requested by Janelle from the Philippines, and I'm Not Sorry by Dean featuring Bellinger, requested by Jihan from Saudi Arabia. Goodbye, Kyun and Hayoung.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, it's now time to reveal the answer for Moon Quiz from the first hour. And what is the answer for today? It's dangerous. The answer is dangerous. Thank you everybody for taking part in Moon Quiz, and make sure to look forward to tomorrow's Moon Quiz, and don't forget to participate. All right, I'm going to play for you a song and we'll be back. You Are My Everything by Komi, requested by Christy from the Philippines.